Something you may know about me is that I like chaos. I'm a very chaotic person. In Minecraft servers, I'm often chaotic good, chaotic neutral, or in this server, chaotic evil. On May 21st, my friend Sice made a new Minecraft server for the 1.17 update. On that server, me and two other players, Sakurai and our friend Satan, would cause anarchy and destroy the server from the inside out. Early on, we added our friend Sentience, but turns out we had to bribe him not to sell us out to sites. So we had his undying loyalty, but not much else for the war. Sakurai asked us what role we want to take in getting supplies. I quickly jumped up and said I'd like to work on withers because they can do massive amounts of damage and they're hard to get rid of. Satan wanted to do potions since she's very bad at PvP. Satan, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. Sakurai said he was going to do an iron farm, and Sentience, well, he's just going to try not to snitch on us. From there, it was time to join the server. I forgot to record the first day of me joining the server, so I'm already doing great at this. And I forgot to change the bitrate, so my video quality is Look, I just got this new PC, I don't know anything about OBS. First day, I built a house and made a wheat farm and made a sheep farm. I also made a sugarcane farm because books will be very needed. I went mining for a little bit, found a few diamonds, I'm doing okay. I went to another mining except I died not even 20 minutes in. After that, Sakurai said that he found a village. He texted me coordinates, so I traveled to the village and accidentally punched one of the villagers. I really hope that doesn't come back and bite me in the ass in a little bit. The next day, Size made us move all to one little village because our spawn village was just not good. It was ugly, the spruce village was just terrible. So we moved into a plains biome where it's much prettier and there was a big mountain and lots of room. I built a little cabin and some tents, and by this time, Sice's little brother joined the server. He didn't do too much, he was just kind of there, and I kind of scammed him accidentally. It was pretty funny. I didn't do much else for the rest of the day, but the next 2 days were going to be absolute hell. I woke up the next day with nothing to do, and I thought, you know, I should really work on this war, because the war should be happening soon. Let me work on villagers. That was a terrible idea. I bred the two villagers we had, which was not great to start off with, but it's what we had. I had to wait a few minutes, then they could breed, but sometimes they just wouldn't have a kid. Sometimes the kid would just not pop out, and that was really frustrating. That held back my progress a whole lot. I did nothing except max out villagers for those 2 days, besides chores, eat, and sleep, because I'm still a child and I can't just stay up until 5 AM playing video games. I spent so long getting 8 villagers and using them to their full potential, it got to the point where Sakurai said that I should take a break. No, I'm not doing anything else in Minecraft until everyone on our team has full diamond armor. After 2 days of non-stop grinding, I was finally satisfied with the villagers, but I forgot to mention that the server crashed a lot. It got to the point where we had to talk to Shockbyte support because it was getting so bad. But one of these times weren't like the other. When it crashed, we logged back on, the whole world reset. Yeah, my day's going great. How about yours? Just messed with the code or something, I don't know, but I didn't lose all that progress. I would have cried. After that whole ordeal, Mobiden said that he found a mending villager for 10 to 15 emeralds. You might have noticed that he is very rich and maxed out netherite armor in the first week, I think. I talked to Sakurai and he said that it would be good if we brought him on our side, so we added him to the group chat. But I was still very skeptical because I could not fully trust him. Mobile is the type of person just to leave just because it's funny, so that didn't give me much trust, but at least we had him as an ally for now. The next upcoming days were just us preparing to fight the Ender Dragon, just moving along the friends server because it was supposed to be a calm, nice server for friends. Nothing really happened in the Ender Dragon fight except I stole the kill from Satan, sorry about that. But I do have a small clip from when we went into Portal.
At the same time, put it in.
Okay, no, okay.
Okay, 3, 2.
Wait, guys.
Wait, what? Okay.
Oh, you knocked me off!
Wait, actually?
Yes!
Oh, frick.
Oh my gosh.
After beating the Ender Dragon, I was the first one to get the Elytra because I want to move around very quickly because running was just not optimal. I made a nice little area where wither skeletons should spawn more frequently due to there being more flat ground, and things were looking up. 2 days later, things go very wrong! I was out flying with my Elytra trying to go find a bastion when I found one. But I forgot to replace my Elytra with my chest plate, and I got 4 tapped by 2 brutes. I lost everything. My armor, my elytra, my weapons, my tools. I told Slice about my troubles and he took pity on me and gave me a nice pickaxe so I could go get netherite. So for the next few days, all I did was grind on Minecraft again. After getting full netherite, I felt bad for stealing Satan's kill for the ender dragon, so I went to go get her in elytra. I died because I forgot how much knockback fireworks do, but it's fine. I got my stuff back. In the upcoming days, Sakurai had been feeling very out of it, and he didn't know if he wanted to do the war. But 10 minutes later, he was already doing a protagonist speech. A few weeks go by, and we have some new faces joining the server. A man named Bean, who likes frogs and making banners, so he really didn't do much for the war. After Bean joined, Sakurai wanted to add this man named Adrian, and I brought up the argument that this server was meant to be for very close people, and adding Bean was already pushing it. So I didn't agree to adding Adrian, besides just added him just to piss me off. So I went to spawn and waited for Adrian to join, and when he did, I spawned a wither on him, and then killed him. You know, the normal housewarming things. I didn't really trust Adrian around the house, so I tried to baby monitor him, but Sakurai's telling me to go, but I refused because I knew Adrian was going to steal something. I couldn't afford Sakurai showing Adrian what I've been working on because I know Adrian was going to fuck it up somehow. I couldn't do that. What if Adrian logged on in the middle of the night and just robbed us? Sakurai then challenged me to a fight, which I won very easily, by the way. And then he questioned if his allies were really his allies, but aren't you the one that challenged me to the fight? A few days went by, and while Mobile was exploring the nether, he found my old netherite set. And I thought, oh cool, he'll give it back to me. No. He refused to give it back to me, and instead he gave it to Sentience, who has been on the server for a total of 2 hours, unlike me with my hundreds of hours of recording. Yes, I'm doing great, thanks for asking. I talked to Sice about it, and then he forced him to give my old stuff back, but right after that, they left the group chat and made their own base. In an act of desperation, we added Sharon and Adrian because they were honestly our last hope. We suspected that Mo Biden would tell Sice of our plan, and 3 people against Sice, Neonix, and Sentience, and Mo Biden doesn't give us great odds. A week goes by and I made a bunker with multiple sets of netherite armor, potions used from Satan's drug house, weapons from mining, and many enchantment books. Oh my god! Rin, I've been planning this revolution for 8 months, and finally...
What are you revolting against?
And fine, where's my TNT?
What are you revolting against?
Where's my TNT? Where's my TNT? And finally!
What is he revolting against?
Hey.
What the fuck are you revolting on?
Something I forgot to mention at the main recording of this video is that when Adrian was on our team, he wanted an elytra, and he said, hey, can I use your elytra to go get myself a new elytra because I really want to fly and I'm tired of walking? I was hesitant because obviously it's my only elytra. I'm not going to go get another one, and if he dies, he's responsible for it. But eventually I say, yeah, fine, yeah, whatever, just be prepared. He said, yeah, okay, this man brings 4 totems, no shield, but full set of armor, and he dies with my elytra in the end city. What the f? So I had to go find myself a new elytra. And then right after that, Adrian wanted to use my elytra again. What the fuck? Luckily this time he got home safely, but man, if he lost that again, I would have screamed at him. Also, another thing I forgot to say is that I found Sentience's base. And I took a screenshot of the coordinates. And I sent them in our group chat. And then he texted me and said, yo, someone leaked my base coordinates. And I was like, what? Apparently, while he was playing Valorant, he looked back on Minecraft and he saw someone saying, we should go raid the Tundra base. And his base was in a tundra. And the only unknown base that has been unexplored yet. My teammates won't admit who did it. And now, Sentience won't trust me anymore. Team morale was lower than I would have wanted it to be. Sakurai, our leader himself, was telling us that he was only here to make Satan happy. What? You're telling me that I put myself through mental and physical pain, maxing out villagers, getting you guys gear, maxing out that gear, getting enchanting books, grinding on this server, and his only reason why he's here is to make Satan happy. At this point, I'm starting to think that I should have been the team leader because Sakurai still didn't use the materials we gathered to make an iron farm, and that was a whole ass month ago. Sakurai said that he was done being inspiring, but after a pep talk, he was up on his feet again, and said that we would do a war in 2 days. We then postponed it for the last time at 5th of August. That day comes, and I text him. I say, I haven't forgotten. He said, you know what, just do it yourself. And finally, I could do what I've been planning for months. I grabbed Bean to help me, and we set TNT under the town. And 6 months of planning, all set up, right here, right now, with a push of a button. This will be free. I look at what the end result is, and I'm just happy. Happy that I can finally rest and not be part of any war. The thing I forgot to mention is that late July, everyone started getting out of Minecraft. No one was playing on the server, so me blowing up everything had pretty much zero effect. Sykes will probably make another Minecraft server when 1.18 comes out, but I am just not doing this again. The end result I got for this war was not worth it. I felt like I was carrying my team the whole time. No one was doing shit the entire time. Now I know how Sentience feels when I play Valorant with him. I'm sure Sakurai will want to continue his anarchy, but I sure so I'm not dealing with it. I'm going as far as away so I don't get involved. With the war finally done, I'm free.